Hello, everybody. So, I have some news on Endgame that I'll be sharing shortly, but first, let's get through Unreal Engine 5.7. I want to experiment with a couple of things, primarily the Megaplants. So, as we get that to load up, I have a couple of news to share regarding Endgame. So, let's see. There we go. It turns out it was my firewall that was causing this issue. Usually Norden likes to block everything. So let's do a new project. I just want to go through film, video, and live events. And let's just call it my project for now. Alright, so while that's loading up, I'm going to share some Endgame news as well. There's a new release date, which will be December 6th, 2025. Music is done, and I'm just going to make some final adjustments with sound and get a few things wrapped up before everything is done. So, yeah, thank you guys for your patience, and it's been a long project, and well, it's only part one. I'm working on part two, doing some animation work at the moment for it. So, I'll let you guys know. We'll probably do like a premiere. So if anyone's interested, just be aware of that. I'll let you know what time it is, and more in the community posts. And yeah, this should be quite exciting. All right, so back to the monitor here. So we're going to go to plugins. So what I'm going to be doing is let's get the camera just in case. And I'm looking for something called procedural. So if we go down here, there's something called procedural vegetation editor. So you're going to click on that. Yes. And yeah, sure. So we're going to restart now. All right, so I forgot to do one more thing. So you have that. Next is project settings. I have something called nanite foliage. And we're going to have to restart that again. So you want to do those two things at the same time, Okay. We're done with that, and looks like we're done with that here. Oops, sorry. Let's go into the fab folder. Now, there's a couple things that Quixel has released. They're going to have more eventually. So we're just going to bring those in. So I'm going to bring in all the plants here and just kind of go through a couple things. This is just me messing around. I'm not really an expert in it. But, once we get more things, more support yet for 5.7, then I can work with it. I know it takes a while for Reillusion to update things, so give it some time. It's not going to be fully ready. So, just if you're new to Unreal Engine and you're just wondering how to get into it, and this is a really good time just to kind of dive in, make a set. Don't just be dependent on the iclone thing, it's gonna kind of let you down. So I'm just gonna add in all 4 trees here. Okay. So we're just going to go through the trees. They're usually there's a they used to be like a skeletal mesh, or sorry, they used to be just a regular mesh, but now it's a skeleton. So if we go through here, you see the skeleton here. You see all the many bones with it. So it's no longer the like the you used to have like all these little it's in the materials and the cards and everything. For wind, it's actually going to be a couple settings here, which it's going to be pretty nice. All these are one individual mesh. So how do you, let's say, how do you get like a whole bunch of them? Because you can't really, with the foliage, we used to do this in foliage, and you know, let's just throw this in. Oh, can't do it as a foliage. Uh-oh. Well, that's no problem. What we can do is, let's actually show you an example. We go down here to plugins, and we're going to look right into that one that we just installed, procedural vegetation, and go to sample assets, and let's go to maps, and there's something called asset 2 you can look at. William had a video if you need to look into it. Now, this here is this is a blueprint that determines not only for wind, but for everything else. So you can adjust your wind to 25, 50, 75. Personally, I like to do like anywhere from 5 to 10. And season strength, what this is it changes to fall colors if you need to. So we usually start at 10. Now, for this one, there's parameter overrides and trees. So we have basically, we can remove it just in case, you know, whoops. Not that, but let's just delete that just in case, or we can insert. So if we take this, we'll take this asset, so we'll just save over it. So PCG, we're going to go in, quickly make a new level, and let's do open world. Now, I don't have a brushify asset or anything like that, just letting you guys know. But I'm going to do something with the landscape. And hopefully it didn't change, like I was just messing around with it, but something to be aware of. Now, it's not going to be that dramatic, but let's... Okay. Well, actually, let's yeah, might as well flatten this a bit. Or let's start from new. Let's create. Don't say this. And sorry, I just probably overdid it. Let's go with 0.125. I just want like a smooth, gradual one, just like that. Okay, that works. All right, we go through landscape, and let's just drag this in. Oh, it did change. I was hoping it didn't, but so I wanted to replicate the results. But yeah, this is just a little thing you can do with PCG. Now, your trees are not going to be automatically aligned to the hills. I was hoping I could actually get away with it, but unfortunately it's not. There we go. So there's a way of doing that here. So you can tell you got some variety here. Under WinPCG, if you click on this, if you don't do this, I'm going to show you. So if we do absolute rotation, we uncheck, press save. And then if we just delete that, and if we go under a certain hill here, oh dear, let's see. You can tell right there. So it goes at an angle, and that could be incredibly distracting. So, like I said, this is from accessing the it's kind of cool, like what you can do. It's just so easy. I myself I haven't really played around with PCG as much. This is something I should really look into. But you notice that everything here is at an angle, and that could be a serious problem. So what you do is you open this up, and then you go to you click on transform points, and then absolute rotation, and then save. And now it should actually face vertical for you. So let's say I'm actually kind of really excited about this because number one, if we, let's say I want to add more trees. So we go to parameter overrides, and then we go to trees, and then we can just select what kind of tree do we want. Let's go to the Megaplants here. Let's do one of these, and then select. And then, yeah, you can have, just imagine this with like conifers and, you know, anything else like that. And let's see. No, not that, but. And I'm sure we can actually, we'll easily adjust what we can and can't do right here. So click on that. So it's going to set everything up. Here you can create little splines as well. But this is just the volume as an example. So right through here. Let's go through up here. And you can tell this isn't really causing any serious issues, which is just incredible. Like, the ability to do this is just outstanding, you know. You know, we can think about like what we can and can't do, you know. If there's certain things we can look into, sets, everything. So let's go through here, and I want to delete everything in the lighting, and let's actually use ultra dynamic light sky, because they just had support for this. So that I would love to experiment more with. Yeah, it's going to be incredible for game development, cinematic set design. Like, I could do a lot more complex sets. I'm really excited to see where this is headed. So this is something I'm going to look into more. More set, you know, especially like nice sets here. I have kind of a rough idea what to do later on. I'm also looking into mesh blend as well. There we go. So this is we're using ultra dynamic sky. Just incredible, and I can't wait till they release more. If you know, now, yeah, we can look into density. Let's see. I want to see about density. Yeah. Do want to see what all this is before I mess around with it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's actually what I'm thinking. Like, just for this Western, I could actually do a lot design too. That's really what I'm thinking. A lot more easy. Like, especially how it goes here, you know, we can, and I was thinking with mesh blend, I'm really tempted in getting it. Because there's one thing I do want to show. Let's actually get this, let's go down here. You know, just something like this. If we can get like greens or something. Just imagine that, you know. And it's really easy. Honestly, this stuff, yeah, I can't wait to get Brushify up and running, because you have so much control of what you do. You can do something like this. Imagine like a this. Not that, but we got fog. Oh, do I have CloudForge? Does this work? I'm gonna test this out, because I would be really surprised if he has it for 5.7. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. So yeah, just imagine just the level of design, what you can do. If we add rocks in as well. Yeah, who knows? Once we have more support, more iclone, I might go ahead and actually try it out and see. Yeah, the camera tool is supported now, so I'm happy about that. Let's do like 8. This one I'm actually going to go crazy. 2.78 maybe. Oh my goodness, I'm happy about that. That could be really something. All that, you know, just do 15. Yeah, try this out if you haven't had the chance. You know, to anybody who's just amazed by this, you can do this right now for free. William's video is really helpful for anybody who's looking to do it. And we can set this up at like 750. Oh. Yeah, think about what you can do with this. Like, should be really excited, you know. Once we get landscaping up. Squeeze factor 2. Let's see, sorry, just moving back and forth a bit. Oh, easily. Just imagine like rocks and everything. This is what I'm looking into right now for this. All right, let's get CloudForge. You know, like a Stratus or something. Hold on a minute. How do I do this? 1 second. Just want to make sure. Hmm. Should see what's going on. It never used to be like this. I need to double check, see if I'm doing anything wrong with it. Oops. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm doing something wrong to it. I'm doing something wrong, but I'll look. That's a shame. Anyway. Sounds weird. Huh. Oh. That's why. Whoops. I was wondering, like, what the heck is going on? Did I do something stupid? And the answer was yes. Yeah. Well, I'll have to see what's going on with that later on, but I'll look into CloudForge a bit. Had it to work. I used it in Skygirl, but yeah. Eventually I'll find out what was it. I'll eventually find out, but sorry, just moving back, just stretching for a second. So let's see. Let's do something crazy. See if I can actually get away with it. Let's see how well this renders. Huh. It's not bad. It's not too bad. Or just do 120 or whatever. Or 96. Oh, this was 2 seconds. Whoopsies. Either way, doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be about 2 seconds of fudge, but that'd be something. But that was just, I think that's good for now. Not too bad. Like I said, I'll probably, once we get more landscaping, I can experiment more with this system here to build sets and eventually get what I need. Yeah, the Western would be a really good start. I have a few ideas what to do for that. So anyway, if anyone has any questions, let me know. All right, thank you guys for watching.